I just saw a video of someone equating the male loneliness epidemic to Southerners complaining about losing slavery. And just like that, hope is restored back to the world.
A lot of men feel like dating is pointless nowadays. And I get it. It's because effort isn't matched anymore. You plan the date, you initiate, you stay consistent, and you still get treated like an option. That's why men are now looking outside of their usual dating pool, because they want connection, not confusion.
One of the most romantic things anyone's ever done for me was a boy who absolutely hated me and could not care less about me. But basically on our first date, he asked me like, what's your favorite song? And I told him. And literally the next time we hung out, it was like a week later or something, he put the song on and sang the entire words. Like, anyway.
A lot of these modern women, they don't understand what their words in their list. What they're actually trying to do is control a man and what he does. And they're going to get mad when he's not the quote unquote alpha that they're looking for.
Where are all the men? That's what those women say when they're posting social events where there's no men there. Like, look at this, just a sea of women. You know why there's no men there? Because of the women. The wise man told me this. Because think about it. Guys are onto us, ladies. They know if they go to these social events, we're going to only gravitate to like 2 of them, while the rest of the guys are pretty much ignored or seen as creeps. So why would men voluntarily go to an event where they know they're going to be rejected on a mass scale? They're at home. They're over us, man. And I don't blame them.
Here are the top 3 reasons why some men leave relationships. I've done some research. Let's get into it, family. Number 1, their needs are not being met and have not been met for a period of time. And therefore, they have given up on the idea that their needs will be met in this relationship. Number 2, he feels unappreciated and like he's being taken for granted. Number 3, there is a lack of connection and intimacy. This lack of connection can cause a man to disconnect completely. I mean, completely. And it creates a desire within him to move on.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Where are all the good men? You need more than one? Well, I need options, a pool of people to choose from. Oh, so we're shopping for men now. I just want to be able to choose wisely. A net catches more bees with honey. What does that even mean? You don't need a bigger pool, you need a better signal. Right now, your energy is saying, where are they? Why aren't they here yet? Instead of becoming the person who attracts the right one. So it's about me again. It's always about you. So then what do? Shift your energy from scarcity and desperation to high value and self-trust. At that point, you won't even need all the options because the right one will come to you.
You know, men get it's the entitlement, it's the attitude, it's the bad, being around the bad energy that has men worn down, that has men opting out of relationships, dude.
Talking to a girl ain't teach me nothing but don't motherfucking too comfortable. Cause I kid you not, you in love and you married, you about to have 10 motherfucking kids. And 2 days later, all that shit down the drain. All that time you wasted, it was wasted. All that hard-earned work you put on that hoe, it was fucking spit. It was spent and wasted. I'm sick of this shit, dog.
Find your dreams come true. And I wonder if you know what it means.
You lost a good man, not because he lacked anything, but because you didn't recognize his worth. He offered you his heart, his time, his unwavering support, yet you overlooked the value of what he brought into your life. He gave his all, hoping you would see how much he cared, but instead you took his presence for granted. Now you're left with the void of what you failed to appreciate. It's not that he wasn't right for you. It's simple. It's that you weren't ready for the love and devotion he gave so freely. Straight up.
A lot of these people that continue to say that men are broken. And honestly and truly, it's hilarious that they fix their mouth to even say that. Because, oh, men opting out, they must be broken. No, I'm just tired of disrespect. Can that not be true? Am I tripping? Like,
When you're selecting a partner, you need to stay loyal and on your boundaries. What I mean by this is if you have a partner and she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's so great, but she keeps breaking your boundaries, she keeps disrespecting you, she doesn't, listen to your advice, or she keeps, in contact with an ex, or there's something going on that's a deal breaker. Every time you forgive that deal breaker, it will come back magnified. So when you pick a partner, when you're watching out for the deal breakers and you're using those deal breakers as a signal that that she's not good for you, you will pick correctly. People don't respect the person who accepts their unacceptable behavior.
I want a man. I want a man. I want a man. I want a man. I don't need a man, but I want one. Maybe a little one that I can put in my pocket. And whenever I might need him, I have him. I don't need. I want a man. I want a man. And I'm not afraid to say it. I want a man. Taking applications.
I think modern women don't really understand that respect to men matters more than they would want to admit. And when I say they, I mean women. Well, it ain't a big deal. Most people don't really understand, or I should say most modern women don't really understand that respect for a man is one of the utmost priorities. And y'all be trying to avoid giving it to him.
He has to want it too.
No, ma'am. It's on you to crawl across broken glass to get back to him.
Woo!
He has to want it too. He didn't break up with you. You broke up with him and broke his heart. He has to want it too. No, it's up to you to crawl across broken glass to get back to him. And the first thing was like, woo! See, it's hard for women when they think they're better than you, when they think that they were going to find greener grass on the other side. It's hard for women to put that ego and that pride. And that's why so many of our sisters stay stuck. Ridiculous ego and pride when you average looking, average job, average person. You had a normal average man and he was able to put up with yourself.
As a professional matchmaker and a relationship coach, I need to explain something. I've officiated a lot of weddings, and I always ask the groom the very same question. When did you know she was the one, that she was your wife? And do you know what? Almost every time they say some version of pretty much immediately. They knew in the first few dates, they knew a few weeks in. Now, they didn't marry her a few weeks in, but they started moving towards commitment because marriage-minded men don't spend a half a decade trying to figure out if you're the one. They start moving towards commitment as soon as they know. So if you've been dating a guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, he's not confused. He's just not marriage-minded. He either doesn't want to get married or he doesn't want to marry you. And ladies, you deserve to be chosen a lot quicker than that.
What modern women need to understand that is that chivalry isn't free. You have to be respectful, right? You have to make sure that, people are nice to you, but you have to make sure you're reciprocating and giving back what was given to you. So many times today, modern women don't want to do that.
I'm tired.
Unfortunately, this emotional breakdown is what awaits many modern women. This woman needed car work done. She took her car to the GMC dealer and had serious issues. It's not her that's supposed to be taking her car to the dealership. It's her husband that's supposed to be dealing with that. We are built and made to be your shield and deal with unruly people. That's our jobs. You guys have let people lie to you and tell you that you don't need a shield. And you spend all of your time trying to be a man and a woman. And this is the result. You break down. And she's not tired physically. Her soul, her heart is tired.
This one is for the men. Hey, handsome, please remove that thing from your life that no longer serves you. I don't know if you've had a feeling inside of you, but it is time to walk away. It is time to remove it. There is no need for you to continue to live in a miserable state and try to hold everything together that, one, doesn't even want to be held together, and two, is not working with you. This could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be a family member, and you're trying to keep this thing going because you think this is what needs to be done and you're a man, you shouldn't be walking away. No. Do you know women get praised for walking away and stepping up, and men are always looked at to like keep pushing through? No. Your life matters. I'm backing you up in this situation, whatever it is in your life right now that you need to remove yourself from or walk away from to get to a better you, calm, peaceful, grounded you, freaking do it.
And even thinking about a lot of these events, you know, it's like, oh, well, the men don't show up. Maybe that's a signal. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's feedback to you that maybe my event is somewhere that men don't feel safe. But once again, modern women don't care anything about that. So they probably not even going to listen to that signal either.
These are 3 real-life statistics men forget because of social media. For men ages 20 to 24, the median income ranges from around mid to high $30,000. For ages 25 to 34, it's usually around $50,000 to $60,000, not 6 figures a month at 23. Most men do not hit peak earnings until late 40s to 50 years old. The average age men buy their first home is usually around early to mid 30s, not being 20 years old with a whole Miami penthouse high-rise with 3 properties and 5 vacation homes. And the average age of a self-made male millionaire is around late 40s to 50s, not 15 years old with the Bugatti Chiron sitting in front of their parents' garage. Comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20 is not real math. Social media hides the early chapters. They don't show the bad relationships. They don't show the years of no momentum. I said this once and I'll say it again. It is okay to understand the numbers behind what's going on in the US, what's going on around your peers, but comparing does not help the situation. It is you versus you. Use the data given to you as mental note for perspective.
And one thing that modern women keep on doing is, in society in general, it really don't even matter. You talk about, red pill and manosphere and stuff like that. They're normalizing disrespect and just really being flippant about a man's feelings. And once a man sees, oh, so you're just not going to respect anything that I say, they just stop paying attention. They stop hanging around you.
What's the difference between a nice guy and a good man?
A nice guy gets along. Yeah, do that. Yeah, I'll do that. They don't necessarily have discernment or judgment, not sure what they stand for or stand against. It's like, yes, 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 sure. Yeah, hey. A good man has ideals that they stand for and they'll stand against, and when they're tested, a good man is not a nice guy. Being a good man is a lot harder for good reason. You're not going to be most popular. Not going to be always most affable. It also doesn't mean you got to be a dick or it just means sometimes you're going to go, I believe in this is for me, this is for me, and that is not for me. And because that is not for me, if you do trespass into my space upon me and my family, I will do my best to cause consequences. And I'm going to let you know that. I hope that's apparent, because I'm not going to intrude on you. But if you trespass that on me, I'm going to stand up for it. And that we can talk our way out of that. Great. Doesn't always work that way. A good man's not looking for trouble. But if it comes, and if he or something he cares about most were susceptible to being trespassed on by trouble, a good man does what he can to stop that.
There's a moment in a man's relationship where he realizes that he's competing for attention with everything else. He's competing when she's talking on the phone. He's competing with her friends. He is competing with anything else outside of him. So this is when a man is going to do what he going to do. He is going to try harder. He initiate conversations. He plans dates. He will adjust himself. He would even ask her what's wrong. But over time, he figures out it ain't him. He realizes that effort is one-sided. Everything with her, when it comes to him, feels forced, and he knows that his presence is definitely optional. And that's when the fight stops. He no longer wants the attention from her because he knows that he is him and he doesn't need to do all of that. Now, he doesn't stop loving her, but he knows that his love should not feel like a competition with the woman that he's with. Men just don't chase attention with the woman that they're building with, period. And when a man figures out that he is unwanted in his own home, he does not argue, he does not beg, he does not threaten, he just goes quiet. That is the first step of detachment, and it is peace for him. And we all know once a man detaches, the relationship is over.
She says no, sorry, I'm not interested. What's the worst case scenario at that point? What happens? What happens? Do you shrink an inch? Do you lose? Like, does your hairline recede an inch? Does money like fall out of your bank account? Just like, what happens? Please. So I have minus 1,000 aura. No, that's not a thing. The aura is lost, okay? And if she says yes, how much aura is gained? Please. You'd rather hold your dignity? You ain't holding no lady in your bed because you scared you holding your dignity because you ain't getting no play. If you not approaching nobody, just say have a nice day with a smile and walk off. Thank you, Sancho. Yes. Exactly.
I love being independent, but babe, it gets to a point, like, I'm tired of being independent now. I am a woman. I don't want to take out no garbage. Like, I'm tired of taking out the garbage. Like, tired. I'm tired of trying to move this big stove myself, move this big refrigerator myself, just to sweep behind it. Like, this is why I need a man. I'm tired of groceries. I live on the 3rd floor. Groceries is the toughest time of my life. I'm tired of walking up and down the stairs with all these bags out of breath, huffing and puffing just to bring food into the house. I'm tired of bringing big boxes in the house myself. I am tired of being an independent woman. Like, it just gets to a point where certain things, it's like, this is what a man is supposed to be doing. Like, I'm tired of why am I pumping my own gas? Why am I pumping my own gas? Like, please, that's something a man should be doing. Why am I doing that? I shouldn't be doing that. Like, it just gets to a point. I be in here being Bob the Builder. Like, where's the man? Where's the man? Please.
When I see a black man in a relationship and he constantly promotes himself cooking for his girl, and his girl's constantly posting, I love when my man cooks for me. Oh my God, chicken rice and peas tonight. I know he's broke as fuck. Like, I know he's broke as fuck. Let it be an Asian man or white man, I know that he probably just has a passion for cooking. But if it's a black man, he's broke.
Yeah, that's just racist. I don't even have like a quick witty comeback for it. That's just judging someone based off of their race. There's really nothing else to say. But actually, for the women, I want you all to know what a hater looks like. This woman is not going to be happy for you no matter what relationship that you are in, because it does not meet her standards. There's a reason why she is single, because she hasn't found a man that fits her standards, right? But then she's going to tell you to apply those standards to yourself so that way you're single too. Don't let her. Don't do that. Instead of expressing gratitude for the fact that somebody took the time out of their day to make you a meal, instead, we just want to complain because that means he's broke. This woman is miserable. Don't be miserable with her. This is single women keeping women single again and again and again.
So one thing that my boyfriend did that I thought was so funny, he's like, listen, there's one rule in the jacuzzi. I'm like, what? He's like, there's no bathing suits. And I was like, what? Come on. He's like, no, it ruins the pH. You can't have a bathing suit in there. And I'm like, okay. But it was so funny. But sure enough, we're both naked in the jacuzzi. Goes back to the endearing nature of boys being fucking boys. One of the things that makes women see men as more boyfriend material is when they can go back and forth between flirty, deviant, fun, almost like teenage boy, you know, not unapologetic about his sexuality, and safe, good guy, you know, that creates that feminine containment that we're talking about. A man that can juggle both of these roles very, very erotic. We see these guys as having true potential, but it's the men that are apologetic with their sexuality and therefore they attach shame to it, so they don't want to go there. Those men fail because they stay in like just white knight, nice guy frame, or go too far the other side where they are just boys and really they don't have any of the feminine containment, that women, might even have fun with, but then they're long term, they're like, I don't want. If you can juggle both, this is where boyfriend material lives.
At Hoes Mad, we can no longer cater to whatever makes women happy if we want to steer American society away from destruction, bro. They'll be like, oh, the Iranian women in Iran are oppressed in their burqas and their niqabs right now. They need Western values or what the effort, but women are never happy ever. They've never been happy, bro. When we were cavemen up in them caves, they were angry, bro. They were ooga boogooing all over the place. They were mad as you fast forward to the 40s and the 50s in America. We're livid. We just say take care of the kids, take care of the house. That's all you gotta do. They're like, no, we need rights. We need to be outside. We need to be doing all this other kind of. The Jews came calling, Gloria Steinem came calling, they hit the streets, now they got their rights. You fast forward to 2026, they got all their rights, they can hop on OnlyFans, they can be a lawyer, they can be a housewife, they can interchange between all these positions whenever they want to, and the are still throwing temper tantrums, bro. You gotta understand they're always gonna be for mad. Even you as a man, bro, you can literally conquer the earth, have all the mansions, supercars, all the money you need, and will still come to you a day after you accomplish all these things and be like, okay, what about Venus, Mars, and Saturn, you bro? And it's like, okay, cool, that's my potential, but at the same time, you see, they're always incessantly going to be mad. And when they tell you their happiness is based off, we should have an open border. Children should be able to transition if they want to. Omar and Muhammad's rapey ass should be able to stay in the country. In fact, we should bring them here and give them freedom to stay here. That's how you destroy your country. So we can no longer give a about the wills of women because women are always unhappy, regardless if they're in the burqa or if they're selling their booty hole for $3.99 online on OnlyFans, bro.
All right, sis, so this is you, single, happy or sad, you can be both, but you desire marriage. Because he who findeth a wife findeth and he gonna find you, but look at all this space in between. So today we're talking about rejection. Ooh. What I learned about rejection is it's pretty inevitable in the dating world. Because you don't like everybody and everybody not gonna like you. It's true. Number 2, value. Just because somebody doesn't value you doesn't mean you're not valuable. It's you. A diamond. Ding! And plus Jesus for you. So take that to the bank. Lastly, rejection is redirection. So because there's billions of people in the world, we have to know that in the dating world, there will be trial and error. We're going to say understanding, trial and understanding. Let's get comfortable with that, okay? So this is you, sis. Oh, look at your dress. You cute. And this is a man. So he don't like you. So you got 2 choices. The rejection can become your identity and you can wear it like it's yours, or you can be redirected. So what needs to happen? Your heart needs to process what happened. So this is where you have to renew your mind, affirm yourself on God's truths about you so your heart can have a firm foundation. I remember I was here one time and it almost took me off the You let the process build you, you realize it's not make or break, but it's actually making room for the right one to come into your life. Hallelujah. Them your hands. So I just wanted to share this because I was in the dating world for a very long time, and rejection is taking people out one moment at a time, and it's redirecting the course of their love lives. Maybe let it direct us this way and not this way. All right, love y'all. Dun, 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 dun.
Most men are checked out, don't care about women anymore. Woman says guys don't approach today. Kevin Samuels been trying to warn these ladies, things is about to change and men are going to adapt to the new climate and culture that they have created for themselves.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at anyone. Literally no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other. Everyone's heads down and no one's smiling smiling or just seems happy. Literally, no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single? Literally never once. I've never been approached.
That young lady in the video, and we going to get back to the video. That young lady in the video is saying that she was a cute girl. She smiles, and all the people have their head down. Like their eyes are not on anything because they're on that phone, just looking around, and everybody got their head down.
I was in the mall. I was in a mall not long ago, and a guy that knew me from Instagram messaged me and was like, "Hey, I just seen you in the mall." And I was like, "Why didn't you come up and say hi?" He didn't say hi in person, but he did in the DM. And I was like, "Okay, well, next time you see me, come and say hello." Like that's how crazy it is now. A lot of I don't know if they're scared or if it's just not the way it's done anymore.
So now it's just like, we ain't dealing with y'all. We just off y'all.
You didn't see them calling. They was calling the game gay for shooting a shot.
They're doing it because they don't f with y'all because y'all always on some and the Me Too movement and y'all standards and ideas and asking for too much and transactional and high body count is because women have pushed men out so far and they're adapting to the dating market as is and refusing to approach.
Another thing I learned from rich, successful, smart people, especially women, about dating is this: stay away from single dads. Just listen. Think about it. Before you freak out, think about it. They already have responsibility. They have kids, maybe multiple children. If they're younger, it's even worse. They have an ex-wife, baby mama, who knows? They have financial responsibility. They have financial responsibility for those children, that child, for 18 years, and honestly, probably longer than that. Do you think they are really looking for something serious unless they're looking for someone to mother these children and help take care of these children? They are dating selfishly because they are either looking for a maid, cook, nanny, and someone to have sex with, or they're not looking for something serious. They're just looking to. I'm just giving you advice from experience because I've been there. I stay away from these guys. I have guys that are friends that have children that are separated, divorced, whatever. And I ask them and they tell me the truth. They're like, A, they really don't even want to get married anymore. And they're not looking for a relationship. They're not looking for a girlfriend. And these are the honest guys. These are the guys that are actually good guys because they're saying, listen, straight up, they're saying, this is all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for something serious. So if you're interested, great. If not, great. But most guys are not like that. So just be aware.
I know modern women want men to do a lot of things. They want them to approach. I want you to buy me flowers. I want you to do this. And men don't do it. You might surmise, well, it's because they're intimidated or, they don't really like women. When really a lot of times it's, there's no clear communication of what you want. There's no clear communication of your expectations. And so I'm sitting here guessing, getting stuff wrong, and you're trashing me like I was supposed to know what you were thinking.